and somebody complained because I said that all these women on Twitter that are always talking about men. All their tweets are about men. Men this, men that. Men are evil. Men are oppressive. Men. They use the word men as a plural. Like all men behave this way. All men are this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I think women who do this on a regular basis, they either have nothing better to do with their lives. I'm not saying that they shouldn't complain when somebody does something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But they want to demonize the masculine gender. All men are this. All men are that. Like they are angels or saints or something. You know what I'm saying? Like there is an evil women out there. I personally have a lot of anecdotes about the uh, evil stuff that women have done over the years, and they get away with it just because they're women. Me as a man, what can I do in the case that a female, a woman, uh, takes advantage of my situation and causes me pain and suffering and harm? What can I do in that case? If I encounter a female that is abusive, that she found in a situation in which she can abuse me mentally, psychologically, there's nothing I can do about it. What can I do to defend myself from that? From a woman abusing me? Can I challenge it? Can I challenge her to a fight? Can I punch her in the face? What can I do in that case? It's not much I can do as a man because they're gonna say, "Well, you're a man." You know what I'm saying? Just deal with it, whatever. You know, nobody. This subject is like actually taboo in society. What is a man supposed to do when a woman, psychopathic, crazy, and is causing him harm or pain, and he cannot go to the police and complain that, well, there's this person, you know what I'm saying, that has been wreaking havoc on my life. What should I do in that case? Can't hit a woman, right? Because in that case, I would be seen as the evil individual. Oh, now you're evil. No matter what the woman has done, you touch a woman, you do something to a woman, now you become evil. You know what I'm saying? This subject is completely taboo somehow. That how what are we supposed to do in the face of a woman harming a man? I'm not talking about like physically, like into a fight, which could also be the case. But I'm talking about what do you do in that case? How do you defend against a woman that is just being nasty in this fucking life, you know, without resorting to physical violence? Because in that case, then you're going to end up being the evil individual. And but that's what I'm saying. Women don't talk about that. They talk about men like, oh, you know, your gender, the entire gender, the men, masculine, you all fucking evil. Just because there's a couple of fucking idiots out there doing terrible things to women. Like there isn't an equal amount of women doing stupid shit out there just because they're women. You know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with gender. It has something to do with culture. You know what I'm saying? And culture and I forgot the other thing. But what I mean is it's a cultural thing. You know what I'm saying? Is there evil men out there, stupid men, and all kinds of fucking stupidity going on when it comes to men and women? Of course. Do you have to spend your whole life complaining about it? And no, yeah, there was an incident that happened to me where there was a person, a guy, I mean, or whatever, and this, you know what I'm saying? Or I just want to bring, but all these women who talk about toxic masculinity, women like that, I call it toxic feminist. So they apparently have nothing better to talk about in this life. And they themselves are not being oppressed, let's say, by a man or by men. I couldn't say the same thing. I have been oppressed by women. And my life has been derailed and almost destroyed by women. I'm pretty sure nobody ever heard me say it. Women are evil because I had terrible experiences with women. From my mother to my grandmother to my aunt to all kinds of fucking women in this society. I have had a lot of issues with women in this life. Women I have nothing wrong to these women. I have done nothing wrong to these women. I had really, really terrible experiences with all these women. Do I say, oh well, all women are evil? Do I say that? No. Do I complain about women on Twitter all the time? No. Did I pick any issues with women on any social media platform because of it? No. There's just some. I had the unfortunate thing in my life of having to deal with some women that were just terrible. From my mother to women out there that I had to interact with in the world. Do I go on a Twitter tirade about it? Of course not. Why am I gonna waste my time? That's not all women, and that's just my case. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fucking stupid women out there. Do I call them out? No, for what? I call out the behavior one time, two times, three times, whatever. But I don't go on social media saying, you know what? These women. Fuck, we should get rid of them. Of course, I don't want that, say. But I'm just saying, So when I see women, I'm not saying it's completely wrong. If there's an incident with a guy or something or whatever, you bring it to light. But it's like an obsession for some people. Just talk about this issue, this issue, this issue, this issue, this issue. They get together, on Twitter, social media, whatever, and they start fucking. You know what I'm saying? And all they bring about is how men are the oppressive, evil, this, that, whatever. I'm like, maybe you need a man or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. To stop talking about men or something. You need a man to treat you right or whatever. Because you might have some unconsciously. You might have some suppressed uh, internal issue or something with males or something that is manifesting now. With tweets and all and posts and all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have a problem with something, you don't, be, you just don't act so much on that. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring it up all the time unless there's some sort of trauma in the back of your mind that you're trying to alleviate or to bring out or whatever, so you can overcome it or something. That's all I have to say.